Welcome back, friends, to some more Lord of the Rings Online and the Mines of Moria. I'm here in the Silvertine Lodes, perhaps the treasure hoard of Mithril within the Mines of Moria. As you can see, it's a pretty expansive mining network down here, and there are plenty of quests for me to do. In fact, I see something glowing down there. So let's go ahead and do some of the quests that I picked up at the end of the last episode. And in fact, it's been a couple days since I last recorded, so I don't remember exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Looks like I have to defeat some enemies though and repair some of the gears, and then scout a couple of areas. So let me kill a few enemies, I guess. I don't know if those counted. Doesn't look like those counted. I think the enemies had to be killed in a very specific location. That's okay. I'll start with some other things for now. And there are some gears over there. Let me see if I can... I can't walk on this. That's unfortunate. And now I fell down. Just great. That's alright. I can find my way back up somehow. So, a deed for exploring some of the bulwarks of the enemy here. This is a scholar node, so I can't really use that. I think I can kill enemies here and they count. Yeah, they count over here. So I'll start killing a few in between. I really just get stunned. My goodness. Not a good way to start. Alright. Let's keep going here. I don't know what that is. Looks like some sort of plans. I might get sent here to collect this map for some future quest, if I were to guess. Alright, and just a couple more here. Let me try to round up some of these enemies. There we go. Still have to kill several more though. I'm only halfway there as far as killing them. Let me open up my map, see what else I gotta do. I can go over to the other side, but ideally I'd kill a few more goblins around here first. I wonder if this counts as an enemy, because it just says enemy. It doesn't say specifically to kill goblins or anything like that. Yeah, those count. That's good. Let me get on my goat. The enemies are few and far between here. Maybe that guy will work as well. Let's see. Could keep going down, but I don't think there's anything down there just yet. Excellent. I need one more little goblin. Either way, I think I have to make my way up that way. So let me go west instead. Oh, really? That guy didn't count? Oh, you're kidding me. I think I have to come in a little bit closer. Could I make that jump? I don't know. I'm gonna try with the goat. Get a little bit of a running start here. There we go. Works for me. He's gonna stun me. Almost. He almost got me. Alright. Let me go ahead and put this as my focus. I do remember this place always confusing me as far as trying to get around. Because again, like I mentioned in the previous episode, this is a very vertical area as opposed to horizontal. So if you're just trying to follow the tracker here, you may run into some issues. I might as well turn in these quests since I'm driving by the camp here.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
Thank you for your efforts, Skippin. We're terribly short-handed here, given the threat of goblins all around us. Whether or not those miners ever find anything, I rest easier knowing that they are safe.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
Ah, well done, my friend. We will have Menem Berej back in working order in no time. And doesn't look like there's a follow-up to that. Oh, actually, yes, there is. There's a quest ring on my mini-map from this guy.
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
There are many lamps set along the winding mining path that descends into the Silvertine Lodes, but it has been many years since they have been lit. Will you patrol the long descent and light the lamps as you go? The fire should help drive away the enemies that have settled here, and help the dwarves to see as they work and explore. Alright, I can do that. Ideally, I want to come here first and clear some of the dead-end rubble. Let me see. Is there anything else I need to do? Yeah, I need to get a few more of those. I don't know exactly where they are. Let me go down this tunnel here. Passage is intact, but you note a sense of dread hanging about this particular tunnel. I don't know why I want to keep going in deeper if there's really not any quest objectives here, and if there's a sense of dread within the tunnel. I'm just curious. That's all. Let's see what's up here. Not much. Looks like this is gonna take me back to the Great Delving, so I may want to turn around. It looks like there is a great big nest over here. Alright, let me turn around. I'm going the wrong way. I'm supposed to be moving towards my quest objectives, ideally. Okay, so maybe a little this way. There we go. And I need to clear up one more. It's like down there, maybe. Okay, done with that. Oh, I need to put signs at the dead ends? How do I do that? It says it's near the dead. Oh, I don't see anything. Let me take a look at the map. I guess it's a little bit further out before the actual dead end. You know, the whole point of the sign is to warn them that there's a dead end ahead, so it wouldn't make sense to put it right at the dead end. This is a lot more logical. Alright, let's go turn this in.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Dread, you say? Ah, a dwarf does not fear a little dreariness in the mineshaft. According to you, that is the best and only road, and so that is where we will begin. I thank you for your report, Kippen, however nonsensical its delivery.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
According to our maps and Balin's own records, there is a mining site along the tunnel where you began to fret for your safety. You should try to overcome your worry and see what you can find of Balin's expedition. My hope is that there is great potential in that mine for our own dwarves. Do let me know what you find, Kippen. I'm counting on you. Alright. Oh, so I actually have to talk to him. It's like an instance. Very well then. You will see. We will be finding veins of mithril and clusters of gems in no time.
Mithril it is called by the elves, and true silver in the common tongue, but the dwarves do not share their own secret name. The hope of finding it has led many dwarves to their doom in Moria, for they seldom heed the dire warnings when their hearts yearn for mithril, cold and bright in the dark.
Alright, let's go. Go ahead and kill that guy. Go ahead and start recovering some of these artifacts here. So some dwarves were definitely here doing an expedition. There we go. It's another mining pick right here. And a goblin, of course. And I already completed Goblin Slayer. That was very quick. Of course, there's the advanced one, but that shouldn't be an issue. There's plenty more goblins to fight here in Moria. Only need a couple more. And let's see, all the way up there, so let me climb up here. And let me see if I can find one final one. Looks like all the way down there. I guess I didn't have to fight this guy, I just assumed he was going to attack me. That's fine. There we go. And now I have to talk with the dwarf. Let me leave the instance here. Whatever Balin accomplished here, this site is no longer safe for any miner. Alright. Thankfully it puts me right back here.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
By accident's sword, Kippen. You have my deepest apologies. I did not realize how bad things really were down there. We will need an entire garrison to clear these mines properly. Alright, excellent. And doesn't look like there's another part to that quest for now. So let me light some of these along the way. All the way down, it looks like. I think I'll just follow the path and stop along the way. Actually, don't know what path to take, but I'll just try to keep an eye out for the lights. Maybe down through here. I don't know. Five more of these. Just gonna keep heading down. Looks like there's plenty of them here along the way, so I think I'm on the right path. This is the Way of the Smiths. I can't remember exactly what that was, but I'm sure I'll have to go in there at some point. Actually, I think one of the epic quests for Volume 2 is in there. If my very distant memory doesn't fail me. Alright, so it looks like there's more lamps than you need to complete the quest. And over here is actually the Forgotten Treasury. If you remember those quests that we picked up a little bit earlier on in the Deep Descent. And again, I'll try to come do this instance at some point. I'm not going to save all of the instances for the end of the season like I typically do, just because Moria is so large and there are so many instances. I'm going to try to do them throughout the season instead. I think that's a little bit better. I need to come up a bit.
It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Thank you, Kippen. The lights will be a great boon to our efforts in the Silvertine Lodes. Okay. And looks like there are actually another quest popped up. Talk
We
with him.
can only hope that Durin's Bane sleeps deeply.
You have helped us out a fair amount here at Menenberej, Kippen. While you were exploring, an explorer named Sori passed through in his way south, and he asked for assistance of anyone I could spare. I told him I would apply to you upon your return. Will you seek out Sori as you head southwards? I can do that. No problem. And I got a new deed here. I completed quests within the Silvertine Lodes. Good with that. I don't know why I dismounted here. I didn't mean to do that. So I guess this guy is all the way down there. So let me see if I can go find him. Making pretty good progress so far. And let's see. I think I may be too deep down. I may need to head up somehow. Let me try coming around this way. Yeah, I don't think I've been to this area yet. Alright, so we have a good dwarf here. Standing scout, it looks like.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Ah, you must be the famous Kippen of whom I have heard so much praise spoken. They are singing of your valor from Holland to the root of the Silvertine. Stay a moment, and I am sure we can do some good work here.
We have seen naught of Durin's Bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
Well, as you can see, the shaft just near me is utterly infested with those vile glowworms. Perhaps you can do me a good deed and smash the ugly crawlers, and while you're at it, collect some of their luminescent goop that gives them their eerie glow. I believe I can fashion some of that goo into a torch of sorts, which will light the way for me in this accursed dark.
We have seen naught of Durin's Bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
The real reason I have come to this forsaken tunnel is to search for mithril along the dark, forgotten paths. Up where the glowworms infest the mine shaft, I believe there will be plenty of ore deposits to harvest. Will you bring me a sampling of what you collect? Alright, let's go. Let's kill some of the glowworms. Let me see if I can grab a couple more. I am stuck. There we go. Oh, those are pretty easy to kill. Took me more time to gather them up in one group than to actually kill them. I do a little bit of mining though. Yellow traced ore samples. That may be promising, who knows? Grab some more here. Let me see about grabbing a few of these glowworms. Excellent. Really, that one's still alive? I'll let it bleed out, it's fine. Let me grab these three right here. Perfect. Not too worried about fighting some of those dragonets. Is that what they're called? Dragonets? Yeah. Right. Need a few more of these. So might as well gather them up. They root you too much though. That's the problem. Then I get stuck. I hate getting stuck. I think I got all the goop I need. Just need to collect some more ore. And one more sample ought to do it.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Ah, lovely. Well, perhaps not lovely. But you know what I mean. I can smear this goop on anything and it will provide a light for me as I wander in the dark. You have probably saved me from many a false step, Kippen. And my reputation has increased.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Hello, Kippen. Let us look, eh? Sorry gently inspects each piece of ore you brought him as carefully as Stur did before him. No mithril that way, but perhaps in another spot nearby.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
The mine shaft may be fairly empty of good prospects, but perhaps the very tunnel around us may provide a better yield. Will you search the surrounding area once more? And again, I will look at your harvest for signs of mithril. My heart yearns to see just the slenderest vein. The hope of such a discovery would kindle in my folk. The hope such a discovery would kindle in my folk is beyond description, Kippen. Sorry about that. Alright, let me get rid of all of this for now. Let's go mine some more ore. And I guess it's all around us. Silvery ore sample. That's a little bit more promising. That's a little bit more consistent with what you would expect with mithril. I'm excited to continue with Volume 2 here. I don't remember much of it, but I do remember that Volume 2 was quite epic, and they did a great job with it here in the Mines of Moria. Alright, I need 2 more samples here, which I don't see any down this way. I wonder what this guy is, though. I'm sure I'll have a quest to come speak with him soon. Get on my goats and get out of here. Let me actually open up my mounts panel here. I want to see what other goats I have. I have the Thorin's Hall goat from the Reputation. And a red horn goat from doing one of those quests. And then I think that's really it. Only those 3. Anyways. Let me give this ore sample over to our dwarf friend here.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Sorry again scrutinizes all of the ore you collected from the surrounding tunnels. Nothing, alas. I will have to go search more on my own, but my hopes are rather low right now. Regardless, you have my gratitude, Kippen. I'm certain you did your best. Perhaps there is no true silver left to uncover.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
I'm glad you're back, Kippen. I have just received a message from Thetmar at the Deep Descent. It would seem that Nicker, a miner from Menenbereg, has gone missing, and all of the dwarves in this area are now looking for him. Will you help Kippen? He could easily have passed right under our noses in the dark. I know Nicker well. Would you... What could he have been doing off by himself? The mines are not safe. So I think that's the dwarf I just ran by. Right over this way. And my legendary item here is 26. Almost time to reforge it again. What is this right here? Oh, nope. That is not Nicker. Nicker looks like he got the bad deal here. This guy looks like he's got a sack full of gold. Not good. Not good. Nicker seemed to be making off in haste with some gold, but did not get far. Surely slain by the dragonette that has attacked you. Defeat the creature. So I guess it's this little guy, venomous dragonette. There we go. You have defeated the dragonette that surely killed Nicker. So let's go give the bad news.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Nicker dead? That is a tragedy beyond bearing. Why, that fool? What could it have been about? I will send notice to the other camps to call off their search. Poor foolish Nicker. Alright, done with that.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
I think we have done enough here to establish that Mithril is not likely to be found in this part of the Silvertine Lodes. I may pack up and return to the Deep Descent or Menenbereg. I have not yet decided. If you wish to continue your exploration, however, you should search for Ondot. I hear he is making his way to the old dwarf city that was rumored to be south of the Silvertine Lodes. The only way to reach it was by a hidden door in a passage near here. Make your way to Ondot, if you will, and then I believe you will have seen all there is to see in these parts. Alright, let's go find this final dwarf here. That may be the one that we were looking at. I can't remember his name, even though I just looked at him. That's alright. I'll find out soon enough. No, that's not him. That is Swaina. So looks like the hidden passage may be through these doors. You have found the door mentioned by Story, not hidden, a door plain to see. Shall we go inside? I think we shall. But I think we'll do that in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate all you guys who have been supporting the series. I appreciate all the feedback I get on it too. It's always nice to read a comment from you guys. Anyways, that's enough rambling. I'll see you guys on the next episode.